Journalist and nephew of Berta Caceres, Silvio Carrillo, joins us live from California to discuss what led to the suspension of the trial. Hi, Silvio. Thank you for joining us. What are the main reasons for asking for the trial to be postponed?
Right. Sorry, I just need to correct something in your intro. It said we asked for a dismissal, and we actually didn't ask for a dismissal. We asked for the three-judge panel to be dismissed. The three-judge panel has consistently made really rulings that just fly in the face of all logic. They haven't allowed requests for evidence that we deserve, that we have a right to by Honduran law. And so due to these, it's been numerous requests over months requesting evidence from the public prosecutor, and the Honduran government, or the public prosecutor, basically doesn't want to hand over hundreds of gigs of evidence that they should have handed over already, so the prosecution could make its case. And we, as co-prosecutors, have a right to that evidence. And that's why we've requested that an appeals court take a look at this, and hopefully will make a ruling in our favor.
Thank you, Silvio, for your clarification. So do you know why the evidence was omitted?
It's unclear. There is hundreds of gigabytes of evidence, as I mentioned, and the evidence that was looked at. There's a large portion of evidence that the Ministerio Público has, the public prosecutor has, and we have so far only been given a small amount of that, about 50 gigabytes. And that 50 gigabytes was looked at by an independent group of lawyers, and they were able to make some connections to very high up people in the army and in the government. So the suspicion is that all of this other evidence that is yet to be released by the Ministerio Público, the public ministry, leads a lot higher up and could disrupt the Honduran government. And we believe that it's always been the case that this company that owns the dam that Berta was fighting against had very close ties to the government and to the Atala Sabla family, a billionaire family.
Silvio, one last question for you. Do you and your family expect a more fair trial with new judges to be ordered?
You know, yeah, I'm sorry to be so cynical, but yeah. It's hard to hope for anything positive to come out of this when the Honduran government has been so determined to undo any kind of justice that we could possibly hope for.
Silvio, thank you so much for your time for Telesur. We have been speaking to Silvio Carrillo. He is the nephew of Berta Caceres, speaking live from California.